Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. My apologies if you can hear the crickets. They're going absolutely crazy outside because it's starting to cool off. It's September, so it might snow here. We don't know. It could also be 100 degrees tomorrow. So that's the bonus of Ohio. You absolutely never know. We got some pre-work done prior to coming live with you guys, and I apologize for not showing you guys that stuff. I just straightened those brackets back to 90 degrees, the bend on the sliders where they needed to go. Now the fun part is the second half where it mounts into the car is forward. So we bent it back to where it's supposed to go, but now it's a little bit short. So I'm going to have to use the mounting bolts to reform. Not only did that, but there's a valley that one of the feet sit in, and it's flat now. So I'm going to have to use the bolt to get it to go flat. I did some cleanup down there, and I did a bunch of new TBL on the floor to help. You know, it hadn't been touched in a couple of years. David's here. He's like, I know how to fix it. He brings out the torch. We're not using the torch on it, David. David's solution to everything is the torch. Hey, you guys, my headliner's falling down. Oh, let's just use the torch. Hey, you guys, I'm 4 psi in my low of my rear tire. Oh, let's just use the torch. That's David's answer to everything. Hey, you guys, threw a rod in cylinder number 3. Well, just grab the torch. I'll fix it. Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. So yeah, we don't. Yeah. Hey, I got a scratch in my clear coat. Well, we'll just use the torch. Yeah, his answer for everything is the torch. So yeah. Oh, I gotta put my glasses on here. We're getting messages from everyone. So not everyone, but a lot of people. Hey, Liz. Yeah, we're gonna finish this up. Hopefully, real quick. What I did not get today, and I completely forgot to get it, was the new hardware for the seats. For the seat brackets to mount to the seat, I did not get stainless hardware. So I'm gonna probably temporarily, if necessary, use the rusty ones, and then tomorrow's Labor Day, so hopefully they're open. Is Ace open tomorrow? Maybe. I'm going to see if I find hardware tomorrow. If not, I'll score it on Tuesday. Those are very quick bolts, very easy to replace. But I definitely want them replaced before the next event. Also, I have jeans and a hoodie on because it's cold out. So sorry for that. It literally happens overnight here. So I'm going to bring you guys in. I'm going to grab some light, and I'll bring you guys in as close into the cockpit as I can, and show you kind of how short things are and how we're going to lengthen them out. I have a couple of ideas that are not pretty, but they should work pretty well. And did you know that's the first part of that string of jokes in the movie Airplane? When Captain Over, Peter Graves, the little kid comes into the cockpit and he says to the little kid, oh, hey, Billy, have you ever been in a cockpit before? No, sir, I've never been in an airplane before. That question is the first of all those jokes. I don't know if anyone knows that, but you watch that movie, and then there's the Turkish Prison, Gladiator movies, all that stuff. So that's the first joke in the movie Airplane. And then Peter Graves, he never thought of himself as a comedian. He was always a very serious actor, but they gave him great lines, and he turned into a very, very funny role in that movie. So yeah, let me grab some light, and then I'll lower you guys in, and hopefully we can get a good shot of what I'm doing in here. It's gonna look kind of weird, but I'll try and get it because it's all black. So yeah. See, no, that's like the third joke in there. A lot of people miss out on that. All right. Where did this bird poop come from? The Ariel Atom got bird poop on it. The MR6 got bird poop on it. Where did the bird poop come from? From a bird. Okay, I'm sorry I asked that question. David just said from a bird. So I'm sorry. Sorry I asked that question. All right, we're gonna need glasses for this, so I'm gonna keep taking them on and off. I'm gonna bring you guys over here and lower you down. Also, I don't have the mic on because I have this big hoodie on. So hopefully the mic is picking up okay, and you guys can kind of hear what I'm doing. So I'll bring you over on this side, and you can sort of see the seat brackets here. Let me see if you can see them. Yeah, here's our seat brackets. And what we have is we have a mount hole all the way back here, which of course is hidden by this bar, and you can't see it. So let me pull you closer. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, hang on. I got to turn off my light. There we go. My watch is telling me to take a moment. This hole in the body is further back than this mount hole in the bracket. And we have the same thing here. And also, you can see these bumps. This bracket, the inside one, which you can't really see right now, is actually, the foot of it is actually formed to the bracket that was from the factory. So I just have these kind of set in here with the original mount bolts up there. But what we're going to do, we're going to pull these mount bolts out. We're going to install these guys loose in both of these. And then we're going to drop this. And this is hopefully going to pull itself into place. And we're going to use this front cross member as our kind of our pull to move that whole thing to form these into the length that we need without changing the right angle. This is the right angle that we needed bent back into position. So you can see how the foot got kind of malformed here and the foot got flattened out here while I was doing the bending, because I have to keep pressure on it vertically down as I'm bending it. Otherwise it'll probably snap. It's 1/4-inch steel, so it actually should be okay. And you can also tell we have nice new TBL in here. Shiny, very shiny. So I'm going to pull these out, just the screws here, these big bolts. We'll put the bolts in underneath and then kind of lever these guys into position, and then we'll tighten all this stuff down. Oh, thank you, David. David with the helpful zoomer. When we tighten these guys down, hopefully they'll form. Hopefully.
Or it'll be on the floor.
Audio sounds good and clear. Okay, cool. Thank you, Liz. Fresh TBL on the bolt threads. So I'm going to try not to block you guys too much when I do this. It is a very tight fit in here. So, David, that magnetic tray that's on the other side of the door, can I have that? It's on the lift arm. Thanks. It's got my other bolts in it. For this, I'm just going to use the small washer for now. Yeah, because that's trapped. But I'm just going to use the small washer. Once we get it set in there, I'll use the bigger washer. So just have one of the OEM bolts and one of the flange nuts, or these are also called whiz nuts or keeper nuts. A few names for them. Can you grab me the 17? No. Whatever size back eye is. Just a combination wrench, please. So our original seat mount hole is all the way back over here. And for this, we had to drill a new hole. So I believe, yeah, we're on that second one. And this is not going to work. Okay. I do not have a bolt long enough to do this. Let me try it on this one. Nope. You need a much longer bolt. So I'm going to have to take this back over to the vise and redo it. Thought this would just seat in here really nicely, but it does not. These guys are just too short. So we have to bend this right angle again, and this, they have to get bent back because these are way too long. Way too long.
It's got, that has to get bent way back that way.
Hmm? Yeah, he's not that far off. And I'm not worried about left or right. I got plenty of room here. God, that thing. Both of these got ovaled out pretty good. All right. Bring these down here. I'm going to bring you guys around and keep the height the same. It's kind of hard to see with the welder in the way, but whoops, hopefully you'll be able to see. Here's David. Some of this. Now this needs to come flat. This needs to go flatter. This needs to go flatter. Then they'll form in there. But that'll malform that corner. Yeah, it'll malform that corner. So hold this side again. And see if I can get this guy.
No, don't put them all the way in.
I'm working on it. He's heavy and obnoxious. So hang on. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Now. Pressure. Yeah.
Changing the angles and that.
It's changing the length as it's changing the angle. So, all right, try this. Richard? Yeah.
Lock the camera.
That's okay. This here. These things are really precarious to film. Oh yeah, look how far angled that is.
Wasn't like that before. It must have been like that. Both flying deckers.
Don't go what?
Flying deckers.
No. I'm keeping weight on it this way so that it just forms the one side.
Great.
You got it a lot straighter. This guy will have to custom do. So you set these in, I'll move that. I know. All right. Let's go for a ride. I'm sure that sounds just horrific, and I apologize. So, all right, back a little bit. Somewhere like that. All right. Of course. Okay.
Well, that looks much better.
Yeah.
Actually fits the contour of the floor. There we go.
Yeah, but he needs to go to this notch.
Be happy with any hole he kills.
That's not how it works, though. But, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's not.
You can tell from the outline from where it was. That's where it was. The floor.
What?
You can see the outline where it was. That's right where it was.
Oh, it was in this?
Look Look at even over under the TBL, you can see the outline of the rail
Yeah.
right
Okay.
there. So
Where's that nut?
that's in there.
Thank you. All right. So, yeah, I guess we just use the witness mark, right? All right. I got to go where your feet are. Because I have to go under here.
That's right here. So for the other one, tray's right there.
All right. I got one guy on there. So if that guy's on there, then this one. Oh, you know what? We also had this in the red chassis. That's why he has different holes.
Interchangeable. And that rail probably goes in multiple Toyotas.
See, now this one was in the second hole. And he does not reach
The floor is
without
a
being
little-
formed.
The hill tightened down.
That means that one has to go back too. Both of those guys have to go back.
No, that one's fine. That's in the witness mark. That's fine.
This one isn't though. See where he comes? He comes way further back.
Well, the floor isn't. That bolt hole's not flat anymore. In the floor.
What? This? It has
Yeah.
never been flat.
Okay.
It's part of that valley. Well, I mean, this little section is flat, but this is bent somehow to match that valley.
He's got to come up another 20 degrees.
Well, no, he has to get actually pushed down. If he gets pushed down or pulled down by a longer bolt, then he'll form into the right spot.
Let's see if it's long enough to get in there now.
He's got to go. He goes to the second bolt. He doesn't go to the second bolt.
He's in the right spot.
You can see the mark comes all the way back here. He's in the second spot. And this guy will be in the second spot too. I just need longer bolts because then it'll pull that into the right spot. All right, hang on. Longer bolts. I don't think I have it. What else can we use? Or I have tons of bolts with nuts. All of these are just 5 inches long. Hang on a sec. Okay. I guess we go with force. That guy has to go in the second one. I can see the mark from here. You can see how much further back he has to go. So that one has to come out. Like dry humping the tire here. Yeah, he has to go back another ½ inch. I don't know. Maybe not. It just seems very odd that there would be the two different spots, correct?
No.
No, that's not odd to you at all.
Nope. Same line force no matter what bolt.
Yeah. When's the last time I offset stuff?
When's the last time I did something? One hole was one way, another hole was the other. No, that's our mark. Yeah, because the large washer was here. Large washer was on this side too. So yeah, he's got to go back to that. But I don't have any way to get him back there.
No, you're not going to be able to pull that out.
Huh?
The only way you're going to pull that out to make that longer is to make it cherry red and pull it. Then it,
Oh, no, no.
then it'll
no.
be too weak for the second one.
Of course, David wants to use a torch, right?
So yeah, that's got to. This one I can put in here. I can just mount this. Where did the screw go? It's in the tray. Where's that tray?
Right on by your knee.
All right. Shit. This guy I can hammer down.
I think if you hammer that though, the floor is going to move before that bracket.
Black part, black floor. Left-handed. Almost upside down. Literally cannot see what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Snug, but still loose. Nah, I can get him in there.
Unless you hit it with the aluminum dowel and a slash.
I just wanted to turn 2 threads. That's it. This thing has to undo it like it's a NASCAR wheel. Sorry about the noise. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make some banging noises. I don't want to blow you guys out, so hang on a sec here.
Get that aluminum thing that we would use. Yeah.
This thing has been so abused. It was originally for Sockler hot pods, which is something that news crews used. It was one of their tripods that they used. And I used this. I had Roy Hicks make this for me. And it used to look a lot better, but it's a huge chunk of 6061 aluminum. And it's been a punch for 30 plus years. It's worked out well.
Got a lot of force on it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, bigger sledge than that.
Well, how am I supposed to hit this? You are correct. But like, I'm balancing on one ass cheek, trying to get any kind of leverage. All right. Hang on. Oh my Christ. What's going on there?
So wait, this guy. Okay, well, that's where he goes in. All right. 2-pound sledge.
And
He has to get bent in the vise because all he's doing is changing that right angle. And I don't want that. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Yeah, he's changing this right angle. He's getting closer, but
because they don't change the angle enough on that, and then
Then
we bend
the
them-
problem is the seat sits like this.
But
won't
if you
feel
get that straighter, then when you bend this, it'll line up more with the hole.
I just need to bend this angle a lot more. And then when I can get the bolt in there, it'll form it. So like right now,
I don't think even tightening it, it's not gonna do it. Gotta get through enough.
I can't see anything.
Probably not long enough so you can feel it.
My problem is seeing, not feeling. That's the thing. He wants to go in at this angle, but the bracket is currently sending it 30 degrees that way. So he wants to go in like this, but the bracket's sending it in like this.
It needs a good more bend up.
But I can't bend that because that flattens that. Don't tell me I won't feel it. I feel everything this time.
Or the bend that more another 20 degrees.
Yeah.
But he's flush. He's sitting on the floor.
He's not the right one. You see the mark? The mark is actually backing out. So he has to go back somehow. Shoot. Yeah, what?
The hole's big enough.
That's
Yeah, that's big. hole.
yeah, well, I didn't drill it. Yeah, the problem is if these are incorrect, then you'll be missing a notch on one side. It won't lock. Because it'll go all the way forward or all the way back, but it won't lock.
The rail has no governance on travel. Travel is only on this part. Stops before either end. So the length of the mount makes no difference. The only difference is the amount of clicks on the rail. That's it.
Yeah, it'll stop. It'll stop one early, either forward or backwards,
No,
depending on which way you're going.
They're independent of each other. No, they're independent. Once you reset it,
No, you have to have two. It'll stop before that. They have to click in twice. It won't let you go past that and just click in once. It won't let you go past. That's what these are. These are the stops.
Yeah.
So it's not going to let you go past. And that stop, this stop is further back, so it's going to stop one early going backwards, and it's going to stop one early going forward. That's why you have them even. These are the stoppers on the rail. That's why they both have to go back. But there's no way this guy went that far forward. Right? And that's a half inch. This guy's damn close. He's an eighth of an inch off. That guy is really far. The hit was from this corner. So you would think that this corner would have more of the damage than that one. Correct? That kind of makes sense. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry, I moved you back when I was hammering.
the
Sorry.
floor may have moved a little bit too. Yeah, no way.
No, the floor has not moved. The firewall has not moved. Nothing forward of this firewall has moved. not the suspension, not the walls, nothing. So this is straight from the seat, and this is the 200-pound package that was in the seat helped move this. So how do I get that guy to go all the way back? That's the fun question, right?
You'll never be able to pull it out. The only way you're gonna do that is to get another rail.
Yeah.
Once they're compressed, they're done.
Maybe that's the. Well, I don't think another rip from Planted is going to do that. You can just leave that hanging on the door. Because it's going to be the same. It'll probably be the same distance. Crap. How do we do this? If we go here, just even put the bolt in and pull that guy forward. I mean, I still have a good more than quarter of an inch. Even if I go to that back spot, I got a long way to go up here. How the hell is this in here? It could not, it did not move that far. The other option is to move, well, I can't really move this guy forward because that will bend this bracket and offset up front. He didn't bend. The front section didn't bend at all. This cross member didn't bend. So this is hard. This is hard math stuff. I don't trying to figure out if this guy, this is our stopper in the back, the rail to stop. And he's on the last bolt notch here. This guy would, inside guy would be on the inside middle bolt notch. So it would actually stop before going all the way back. And same thing going forward, it would be reverse. It would stop short on the front one, or sorry, it would stop short on the rear one and still have, we'll lose, no, we'll lose one notch. You lose one notch on both directions. You lose one notch in both directions if you do it this way. What's that? It's not a visibly thing. I could give a shit about visibility.
You won't notice it, you won't feel it.
You're not gonna.
Even my feet's crooked.
It's not that. It's that we're losing the adjustability. The whole point of the adjustable seat was to have that full range of adjustability. And we had it before. That's the other part. We had it before.
They weren't damaged before. So you either bolt it in the way it is or find new seat. You're not going to get it bent back to where it was.
Yeah, I just bent it back to where it was.
That one.
Both of them. Well, this one obviously I don't have
There's a funny angle on it.
the cup on it. We can try bending this one. But he's going to go in the second notch, and this guy's not. He's going to go in the first. We're going to lose one notch in both directions. We lose travel in the seat, which is not what we had before. Absolutely not. We had full travel in the seat. That's where it's confusing. Even if this gets bent, we get it in the second notch where it's supposed to go, because there's witness marks from the washer right here. There's witness marks from the washer right there. He was in the second notch. How the hell did he fit in there? I didn't bend it that far back. It's a tough one, right? This guy can't. It didn't angle the front bracket at all, right? Those guys are still 90 degrees. Plus, they have the support from this cross member. So Interesting. Trying to figure this out. How do I get second notch there? Getting this notch is easy. Getting that second notch is way more difficult. There's no way to keep that right angle. There's no way to keep that right angle and get that distance that I need. That's the big problem. So yeah, this guy was absolutely in this second notch, in the middle notch. This guy was in the middle notch too. God, I don't remember who measured those out. Oh, it was Jake. That's why this hole's so huge. Yeah. Maybe Jake, no, he didn't do it that way because we had it. This one's easy. This one is a lot more difficult. And even now, he's, oh, I've got room here to get out of the 90 degree. I do have room. This guy's past 90. He's at like 95. I don't know if it's enough to get him in there. Ow, that really hurt. Can you grab me a light? Also, my nose is flooding and I don't know why. Holy crap.
Take it from
No,
the
no, no, no,
ceiling.
no. Give me the one from the bench. I need the one from the ceiling. I need another one. Thanks. Did I put a light there? I'm going to block it with my hand. Let's see. Holy shit. By the way, this NASCAR door bar, my ribs, this sucks. I'll let you guys in on that. Oh, of course. Killing my knees too. Since the Zoomer wants to play hard. That's how bad my left hand is. I can't even pull the socket off. That's sad. Yeah. No blinding me. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Slide. No, my bridge. This is very hard to do. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry, I bumped you guys. Let me, nope. You didn't bend that stitch. This guy's bent. That guy is not bent. So, okay. I got it. Okay. We're going to bend the back on this. We're going to bend the front on that. You're going to hold this one on the other side. Swap sides. Okay. All right, let's try this again. And these, of course, are way off now.
Does that fit in the pocket of the floor now? Yeah, it looks like.
No change at all whatsoever. Even with moving that all the way back. So this side, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to bolt him in because he wants to go.
The washer's now in the way because the bracket's bent in the wrong way.
What?
The washer's at the bend.
Washer's not even close.
You know?
I'm trying. Now, holy crap. Goes through, correct? He's a tight fit. All right, we'll just thread him in. There he goes. Now he pops in. What the? Where's that other light? Go. Here. Oh my God. Stop blocking. Yep. And just blocking. Where do I put the light? That guy. I have absolutely no threads down here. This is annoying as hell. They didn't get bent this badly. So what is that stuff? Going nowhere. Okay. Oh. All right. How did you get okay? Oh my God. Again. Left-handed. Oh, that got really firm really quickly. And okay, one side. Oh Christ. Balancing on one knee. Threading left-handed. Why won't you go forward? Okay. Now, get this out. Again. Those threads will be very clean by the time I'm done here. Okay. Where did that other bolt go? Shit. Of course,
It's just tearing up my new paint job too.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Jake did these.
Very, very long time ago.
Oh crap. All right. Here comes aerobics. Where the hell is he? Okay. Not him. Oh, shit. Okay. Hang on. I gotta start him by hand. I can't start him with the bench. Okay. Maybe. No. Oh.
I don't want it to hit though, is the problem. I just need to be able to hold that bolt. Now I need to be able to hold it so that I can thread this on. Because he keeps trying to cross thread. Are you holding him? Okay, I think he's on there, right? Okay. So now what we're gonna do? Yeah, he's okay. Now we're gonna lift this guy.
Holy crap, that's really far off.
That's like really far off. This one's a little bit far off. This one is incredibly far off. I'm gonna have to get a new bracket. There's no other way to do this. Yeah, it's just, there's no way to keep that angle and to keep that distance the same. I don't think there's a way to do that. I really don't. I would have to absolutely pummel this forward to clear that cross member. When I do that, this will stretch out slightly, but it's going to kill our right angle. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. It's going to kill our right angle right here, which is what we need. We need that right angle to maintain the same height as over here. So when I hammer it forward, it's going to fold that right angle away. And we were originally on the second notch here, the second bolt hole. Bring this in so you can kind of see it a little bit better. So we're on the second notch. We're on the second notch on this one. So we're a little, the impact, I don't know. I don't know how it shortened it this much when we've reformed that stuff back the way it was. This guy I can get in, and I can get in just fine. But even if I bend this one up front, we're still going to be short in the back, and it's still going to stretch this. By the time I make up that 1/4 inch, that, you know, yeah, 1/8 of an inch distance, 1/4 inch distance, this will have stretched that out. So I just have to get another planted lower bracket. Use that. That's just how it works. I mean, I have no idea why my nose is running.
Oh, I have to.
I don't get it. I think it's because it's getting cold. But yeah, that's the downside here. So trying to figure all this stuff out. That bracket was way over. And I'm sorry, my nose is flooding like out of control. What did Liz say? Wish I knew a workaround on the bracket. Yeah. Because of the accident, the bends that have happened in this are not something that I can repair, that I can pull back out without changing seat height or whatever. So I think I have to get a new bracket, which is okay. That's, it's part of safety. That's part of the deal. I'll order it tonight and get it here as soon as possible. The downside is this seat bracket worked really well. It slid back and forth. I mean, it was perfect. Now, the other thing I'm looking at is, so it actually might have been
at that back, look where the stoppers are.
It was
So-
only in the hole.
But it was mounted up there. But that's where the witness mark is.
There's more one there.
If you look at the stopper, so on the rails here, if you guys can see it, there's a metal stud right there. That's the stopper that prevents this bracket from going back further. But I was looking at this rail and the rail on this one, and they're like 2 notches off, which is about 1 there. I think this bracket is correct. Maybe this is a used bracket. Would that be possible? Because if this goes forward, it's a lot closer to this dot. I don't know if it lines up straight, but I know the fronts are straight. So if we go to the rear notch, this stopper moves forward, which is closer to this guy. The angle we've got plenty of room at. We can change. We're down here at the 3rd notch. We can go up to there. That part I'm not worried about.
This is not perfectly 90 degrees. That rail is not perfect.
What are you talking about?
This rail goes this way. That's not perfectly 90 degrees.
No, it is on the car. Yeah, it goes straight across. I promise. Because it does the same thing on the other side. I gotta blow my nose. Hell. What the hell?
Oh, ragweed
I guess.
and no rain.
My God.
It's like having lung pudding early in the season.
All right, I'm gonna do a nose fix. Go to the bathroom. I think it's just gonna go to that front notch. There. You guys want to enjoy my nose fix? That's my nose fix. Do a Rockstar break. Woo. I think it goes to that top one. You agree? It's the only thing.
It's perfect.
Well, and the stoppers are the same. All right. So give me a hand with that, and then I can get the rest of the stuff, I think, by myself. Just hold the socket on there. Where's the 14? Do you have it? Oh, it's right here. Or actually, I might be able to just zoom them off. All right. And can you move them? No. Bring it over here. Bring the bolt over to me. Okay. Put him back in that hole. Hang on. All right. Can you give it just a just a tap? Or I can't see it. Can you line me? Hang on. Let me get the. Okay. On. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's tight enough. Now, if we look at those 2 stops, these stops are now they're only 1 off. If I come straight across here, they're just going to be 1 off from each other. Correct? Yeah.
So maybe when Jake was cutting these out, good to go.
I don't know if this is wide enough. Yeah, take a look at that, dude. That's exactly how it goes. I know it looks weird on the camera for you guys, but that's square across there. Damn close to square. That's where the stops are. That's where the seat goes.
Bracket's bent enough to sit flush on the floor there.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to leave it like that for now. Oops. All right, I'm going to do a bathroom break. You heading out? All right, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Why do you do one on one side and
I'm back. I am back. I don't know where my rock star went. Oh, it's right here. Hey, you guys. Sorry. Hopefully you got to hear David's car as it took off. So I think that's where we're going to leave that stuff. I'm going to put some stuff away here. And just doing a recap. So the originals, been there. My nose. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the nose thing, but I got rid of it's a little better now. So you can see here, we're square. I know it doesn't look because of the weird angle on the computer, but this is actually square across here. David said this cross member up here is not straight, but it is. You can see, even at the angle you guys are at, those two are square. This cross member and this ruler are parallel. So they are actually straight. And this goes straight across the car. Perfect 90 degrees. So anyway, setting this here, I can see that the stopper on this and the stopper on this, which are riveted, they cannot move, are in the same spot. So now I didn't install the seat in the car. Jake did when we were originally building this. So I'm pretty sure Jake did that big hole because he was trying to get to the front, to the middle notch instead of the rear notch. And that's why we have a larger hole back there. But on this one, we're on the middle notch here. So we're going to go back to where this stops at the same spot. So we have full travel on the track. And if anything, we can adjust the seat. We can use these. You can see these guys right here. We can use these to adjust the seat. And I think we're on the either the middle one or this one, but we'll probably go to the top one just to get that seat angle a little bit nicer. You want to sit a little back, but you don't want to be like super leaned back, and you also don't want to be crunched totally forward. It's also uncomfortable with the angle that this is at. And because of that angle, you don't want your legs at a weird angle. You don't want to sit like you're in an F1 car, even though you're not in an F1 car. So this is the hard part. But yeah, I wish I was the one who did the seat install. I would remember all this stuff. So we're good with the seat install. I'm going to get these guys bolted in, and then I guess that'll be it for tonight. Well, I'll come back with a part 3 once I'll get that hardware, and I'll put the seat in. I'm also going to show you guys how to safety wire. You can't really see them, but there's 2 eye bolts right here. They're in the floor. They're part of the center chassis rail here. And again, you guys can't see any of this stuff. I apologize. I'll bring this a little bit closer. So you can see the center rail now, and you can see the eye bolt for the anti-submarine belts. There's 2 of them here. And I'll show you guys how to click those guys in. They're just like these over here. And then you safety wire the latch closed so that it can't accidentally open or vibrate open and the belts fall out. So we'll get these brackets in tonight. We'll call it good. And then I'll get the hardware for the seat, so we can do shiny new hardware when we bolt the seat back on. And I want to zip tie these cables out of the way. These are the gas door and trunk lid cables, and they used to be on a zip tie. I think I'll save that for later. But yeah, and amazingly, the truck bed liner held up really well. So I'm going to get these guys bolted in. I don't know about that. I'm going to put the other washer. I think I have a washer back here. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way, and I'll pull back a little bit so you guys can see kind of what I'm doing, hopefully. The wheels kind of want to go wherever they want to go. And being on my knees on concrete is not fun. It's overrated. It's got weird stuff in the door hanging here. Oh, because it used to go
It used to go on a. Well, I might have to drill a hole somewhere and mount that guy in. So he used to go. No, we can just we'll zip time over there. So yeah, not ideal, not the exact mounting that I wanted, but this is gonna work. This is gonna work for now. So I get the two front ones in on both sides, and then I'll get the rears and I'll get those tightened down, and then I'll tighten down the front ones. Actually, no, I'm going to tighten down the front ones, then we're going to tighten down the rear ones. Fronts, I don't care about. They can be as tight as we need them. I'm going to steal this light though, so that I can see where I'm supposed to go here. Oh, come on. First, the washer doesn't want to stay on. I'm trying to start this by hand, but he does not want to start by hand. This guy. Oh. He is a very tight fit in here. Okay. Trying to find a flat spot on him. Okay. Sometimes it helps to wiggle the part a little, as long as it's not the threaded part. And it helps you keep the clearance and keep things level and keep them from cross-threading like this one's trying to do. I'm trying to do everything left-handed too. Swear that is threading in. Okay, run the zoomer really quick. Hopefully we don't cross thread. Nope. And I'm gonna do him kind of tight, but not super snug. Nope. There he goes. He can still move. So, yeah, I might actually. Kind of want to leave the rear guys loose too, so that I can, when I put the seat in here, when I put the seat in here, I have a little bit of width availability. So for now, I'm going to pull this guy, bring him all the way to the back. Yeah, see, he's on the stopper right there. And this guy. This guy's
really tight, and he's on the stopper right there. Hopefully. I think he's got a better notch or two to go back.
Of course, I have no leverage.
Yeah, we can't physically go back further than that, so that will be the end of him. Yeah, he's about to hit on the seatbelt right there.
So, yeah, if I came back here with the ruler, this edge is going to hit this edge, and they'll be basically straight. This one has to. I know I shouldn't use an impact, but
Did he lock in? Yeah, okay, so he's locked in.
yeah, these guys are basically straight across. This one can come up. One notch, I think. One more. Yep. There we go. Yeah, now these guys are parallel. These guys are parallel across. Bring it a little closer in here, maybe. So this bracket, nope. And you can see my finger here. This bracket across here and this bracket across here are parallel. We have our equal distances on the locks on both sides, and we have our equal distances from here to the cross member on both sides. So that is how it goes. It goes on the rear lock here, and we're actually touching the body back here. So when the seat's in there, it actually won't go back that far. But this just tells me that all the measurements are correct and that this is where we're at. So I'm going to leave these guys unbolted. Yeah, once he gets bolted in, he pulls both. I just want to make sure this guy's still okay. And then, yeah, the other thing, how do we do this with the anti-submarines? I don't remember which side. They come underneath and they come up through the seat this way. So they're not in the way of this, or this doesn't catch on the anti-submarines, the catch wire that undoes the locks. So that's it. The seat's back in. We should be at the same angle. You know what we can do is we can use our phone, and just for grins, we'll see if we're, I think if we're within 1 degree of each other, I think that's probably pretty good. So this is really hard. Oh, I don't know why that says 0. All right, let's close this out and let's try this again. Measure, level. Okay. So, this side says 13 degrees. Okay. And then on this side, it says 12 degrees. That's pretty damn level. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, there's the 12. And then there's the 13. So we're within 1 degree, and we'll make up that difference. We'll be 12.5, courtesy of the angle on the seat bracket, or on the mounting bolts for the seat. So we're in great shape. I just need to get the hardware for those, and I apologize for not getting that. This is really hard being on concrete on my knees. I do not enjoy that as much as you think.
put these guys on charge. Put our ruler, our other tools away. So yeah, for those of you that didn't see yesterday, well, let me put the computer back. And dolly zoom and height zoom. Alright. Okay, now we're back. I should get a pneumatic one, right? All right. So brackets are in. Like I said, I need to get the hardware for the seats because this is the hardware that came out and it's already corroded. I mean, this doesn't look good. And like I said, when I hate looking at it, but when tech inspection comes around and they see rusty heads like this or corroded heads like this, they're going to be more scrutinizing on your car. It's always a good thing. You want safety first, but you know, it's easier for them to go, hey, your car's super safe if they see nice clean bolts and nice clean washers. So we'll do stainless steel on these. David got the seat cleaned up really nice, which is awesome. I appreciate that. We got everything vacuumed out. We got truck bed liner in the section under the seat. And like I said, I'll show you the safety clips for the anti-submarine belt. So you can see these are the safety clips. I'll do it from the back. So that's how it clips in. And it goes like this. And there's a little hole right here. You can there you go. You can kind of see the hole. You put safety wire through there so that this can't unclip, so that it can't go down. And we didn't have those in originally. These are not a big vibration thing, and they're not, you know, it's a big part of the harness, but it's not the most important part. The other 4 belts, we had the safety clips in, but I'll show you guys how to do the safety wire on this when we put the seat back in, because it'll be a little weird. We have to have these in the seat and drop them in, clip them, safety wire them while the seat's kind of hanging in the air. And then you can bring the seat down and this can go up. You can tell we need new belts. This thing's got some miles on it. We have done some pretty good racing with this. So that will be, that'll be nice. And those belts are from NRG and they've been awesome. They are 2-inch belts. They work fantastic. 3-inch belts. They're 3-inch belts from NRG. We're going to keep that same belt setup with the new ones. We're going to keep the same PriorTech seat. It works awesome. It's got our seating pad and the thigh pad options, and it cleans up really easy. So we're going to keep that same seat. And yeah, tomorrow I'll try and get an earlier one in for you guys because I'll go get that hardware as soon as I can. Then we can get stuff tightened up. Once we get the seat in there and mounted at the correct position, I can tighten those other 4 bolts and, you know, make sure the seat slides smooth back and forth. Then we'll crank everything down. The seat will come out. Well, I'll probably do the submarine belts first, just so I don't have to mess with it again. They're kind of a pain, you know, to hold that seat up and safety wire that stuff. So we'll probably do that first. Get the seat in, get the angle set, make sure it slides back and forth, and then we'll be all done with it. We'll have our seat back to where we want it. Still running on the axles. I've not heard back from Brian yet. And the new CV joints should be here literally any day now. So we've got awesome new CVs. I have an old one. Actually, I think I have a brand new one. I'll show you guys what the new CV joints is. Some of you have seen the axles, but this is what our CV joint looks like. This is from Fabest, and it has a nut,
This is a little axle spline protector and perfect seals and very, very nice. These are really, really nice CB joints. The Best does really great ones, and they match the MR6. They match our spindles. So very good score. I've got a bunch of spares. I think I have 4 spares plus 2 that'll be in the car. So plenty of spares. Whoop. So we'll have this car back up and going as soon as I get the axles back and the CVs. Everything else in the car is great except for, like I said, some of the stuff we got to hammer out with the body, but it still runs and drives perfect. It just doesn't look that great. Don't look at this part. Don't look at this part. That's part of racing. This is all part of the deal. So thanks everyone for watching tonight. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new. I love seeing the messages from YouTube. It says, XYZ, subscribe to your channel and all this. That's great to see. If you have suggestions on what cars you want to see in here, let me know. We've got a plethora of cars available from the regulars that come here to the shop, and you've got tons of other people in town that would love to put their car up on a list. So if there's something you want to see, send me a message, shoot me a text, whatever. I'll try and get that car over here and we can go through it either with the rest of the crew here or with the owner or whoever, or both. And I think that's it. I'll keep you guys updated on racing. We're still, NCM is at the end of September, and we're still working towards NCM. I don't know about that yet. So that one, like I said, is 50-50. Road Atlanta is 98%. So if you guys want to come down to Road Atlanta, and the offer is still going to stay. If you want to come to a Lemons race, I will pay for your spectator pass. So you don't have to root for us or anything like that. Just send me a message or send me a text. Hey, I'm coming to Road Atlanta. Will you pay for my spectator pass? I'll meet you at the gate. I'll pay for your wristband, and we'll call it good. I just want more people into racing, and I think it's a great way to do it. It gets very addicting very quickly. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and hopefully that's a good way to do it. And like I said, you can root for whoever you want to root for. The Pokemon car, or the guy with 50 dildos all over his car, you can root for him. That's entirely up to you. If you want to hang out in the paddock with us and do some cool grilling and hang out with cool people and watch us dominate, you're welcome to do that too. But yeah, Road Atlanta, fantastic track. Hopefully it doesn't rain the whole time like it did last year. So we'd love to have you guys down there. What else? I think that's it. I apologize again for the crickets if they're too loud. Sorry about that. They're not excited about it getting cold here. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Thanks for subscribing, and definitely spread the word. Like I said, when I go to Florida, we're going to be doing the same thing down there, just a different shop. And then when I get the new shop built, we'll be doing a lot more stuff. Which would be cool. And we'll be doing it year round, just like we do here. So just no heater. You just have AC and fans and stuff. So, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, any comments, any questions, definitely put them down there. It's open. Everything's public and open to everybody. So feel free to share it, whatever you want to do. And don't forget to show someone that you love them today. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's really important for them, but it's more important for you. Thanks, everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow night.